Hey everyone, it's Robert Watson coming at you with a kind of a movie review and kind of a product review. I mean, it's kind of a product review. It's mostly going to be a movie review. So last week, on opening night, I guess last Thursday night, at 10 p.m., I went to see The Hobbit in its first showing in London in like my hometown. Um, so I went to see The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug with a whole bunch of my friends, and I must say right off the bat, the movie was really really well done in my opinion. I loved it. Um, Definitely, it is different from the book, but I really still think it was a great movie. I mean, I'm always just one for I never compare movies to books as far as I just feel it's unfair to do that because you can't include everything that's in the book in the movie, otherwise you're gonna end up with a 7 hour movie, which I guess technically we're getting with The Hobbit. But um, I just think that Peter Jackson's doing a really really good job of the series. Um, I'm not gonna get into anything spoilery right now. I might towards the end of the video, but I'll warn you ahead of time before I get there. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, you can go and watch something else that might be more beneficial to you, so you don't get the movie spoiled for you. Um, so let me just shift position in my chair here, clear my throat a bit. There we go. So as you can see, I've got a whole array of things to show you guys. So first off, I've got my ticket for the opening night, and then I saw it opening day again with a friend of mine, and we both really, really liked it again. Um, One thing I'm going to recommend is if you have the chance, try to see it in an AVX theater or an IMAX theater or just in the high frame rate because you're going to enjoy it a lot more. It's a lot. I don't know, like it's weird to describe. Like it's like watching real life as it happens because like that's just what the high frame rate makes it look like. And at first you feel this is kind of weird, but as soon as you've watched the movie in that and then go to watch it in just regular 3D, you'll definitely notice that you enjoy the other one or like the AVX or IMAX one, high frame rate one, a lot more. There were some lines that I definitely noticed I could hear or understand better than I could understand them in the regular 3D. But that could just be because I was watching it in AVX, which I think like sort of makes it like crystal clear sound. Um, so yeah, getting into the products now. At my theater every year, or I guess every big movie, they have a collector's cup that comes out and three figures for the movie. Last year we got the Hobbit collector's cup with a Gandalf, Bilbo, and Smeagol or Gollum figurine. This year we got Legolas, Thorin, and Tariel. Um, and I think they made pretty good choices for the figures this year. I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. I'm going to do a sort of zoom in close up of them after, but I just want to sort of cover like another thing first, because next year we're getting The Hobbit There and Back Again, which is part 3 of the journey, and I don't know what figures they're going to choose for next year's. I mean, I guess they could do Azog or whatever his name is, the Defiler, and I don't know, maybe Bard, but I don't know who the third one could be. I mean, they've really got all the main characters now, all the characters that really have a big role in the films, other than Tario. I mean, I'll get to her after. Nothing bad about her. I loved her, but she wasn't in the books. But that's beside the point. Okay, so I'm gonna do close up of the cup first. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. That's just because I got one the night of, and oh no, the night of like the Thursday night when I went to see it, and then I got another because somebody left their cup, and then I got two more, just like the second night, the second showing that I saw. So there's the cup. I'm gonna just do a focus real quick. There we go. So you've got Bilbo there. I'm hoping I said Bilbo earlier when I was talking about figurines and not Frodo, because it's kind of been a long day. But yeah, so it says Le Hobbit, La Desolation de Smaug, or in English, The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. It's got the date of release at the bottom. Kind of would have been cool if they had the year there as well, but you know, whatever. We all know it's December 13th. Actually, yeah, it's kind of funny because on last year's, it's got the date as well. But it actually has the year. So we'll cover that after. I'm gonna do a comparison video between like the cups and everything. But yeah, the cup is really, really nice. It's plastic, nice black on the inside. It's high quality. There's the bottom of it if you can see it. I'm not really going to read it. It doesn't really need to be made. Oh, actually, one of the cool things is it's made in USA rather than made in China. I've got a whole bunch of friends who are very against made in China products just because, well, some of them can be questionable. Just saying. Not trying to be racist or anything. So next I'll review the figures. We have Legolas, which I'll pull in close for an even bigger close-up. Legolas, let's see, close-up. Come on. Oh, almost. Ah, this silly camera. Ha, I gotcha. Okay, so there's Legolas. It's nice and green with blonde hair. He's got his bow and his quiver there on his back. Only the one arrow, which is funny enough attached to his leg down here. And his bow is really, really bent, but that's just because they put it into like its little plastic package. Doesn't bother me at all. And then you've got the Hobbit at the bottom with the MGM and the what is that, New Line Cinema logo at the bottom. So that's pretty cool. Next we'll go over Thorin Oakenshield. So there's the figure, there's the bottom, holding his sword. It's pretty neat. I like that they made the size comparison between them because, you know, Legolas is taller than Thorin. You can't see it right now because it's out of focus, but I'll show you after. And then Tauriel, with her knives and her bow. Actually, I think that might be a kukri. I'm not sure. It's kind of shaped like a kukri. But this is probably my least favorite of the figures. Just because her face doesn't look very Tauriel-ish. Doesn't look much like her. It kind of just looks like a drunken ginger. I don't know. But yeah, she was definitely a really, really nice character in the film that I liked. But we'll get to that. Next we have the 3D glasses that they give you when you see them. They're the special 3D glasses that are at the side here. They say The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. That's really cool. There's the package for them here. So it says Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug, and then you got Smaug from the book cover there. It's really cool. And then this is just something I threw in at the back because they had it at the theater. It says upgrade to a super ticket, because you know these super tickets are apparently like the greatest things since sliced bread. I I'm probably just going to cut out the poster from this and send it away to get autographed, hopefully by like Martin Freeman or, Sir Ian McKellen, maybe Evangeline Lilly. But yeah, that would be really cool to have autographed in my collection. Put it down there. Yeah, so that is basically it for the video as far as showing off products. I'm now going to do a very spoilery review of the movie. So if you haven't seen the movie yet and don't want to be spoiled, just click away from the video now, because I don't want to spoil the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it. So yeah, I'm giving you a chance now to push the back button, or go to www.mugglenet.com or something and just do something else, because you're gonna get the movie spoiled. So here we go. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and here we go. Okay, spoiler review. I found the movie really, really well done. I loved the opening, as far as giving us that little look at Thorin, as he's like being told about, being told by Gandalf, there's a prophecy, let's take back your homeland, let's go on a quest. And, I like that whole beginning bit, but I thought it would have kind of been better if it were, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It just didn't seem right to me to have that as the opening scene. I just thought it was, I I hate opening a second part of a movie with something that happened before the first part of the movie. I think it should have been in the first movie, or not there at all. But all in all, it was still a good scene. I'll leave it at that. As far as what was the next scene? Oh, Beorn. They really didn't do much with him. Like I was expecting, like this big, this big scene with Beorn. Yeah, I can't pronounce his name. The skin changer, whatever it's called, the skin changer, and I was expecting this huge scene with him, and it's just like, oh, gonna pour you some milk, oh, gonna pretend to eat a mouse and not eat a mouse, and then they're on their way, and it's just like, okay, well, where's the rest of his scene? Because I know he's got more, just where is it? So I guess we'll see in the next movie. That was kind of a disappointing thing, but whatever. And then we get into the forest, and Mirkwood Forest, and I just love that scene. I love the whole, I love the giant spiders and everything. I hate spiders in real life, but in the movies, it was like, in this movie, it was amazingly well done. I was extremely happy with it. I liked that we get to see Bilbo's sort of first moment of obsession with the ring, where he murders that I don't know what the hell it was that came out of the ground. It wasn't one of the giant spiders. It was like a giant like crab thing that came out of the ground, but he destroyed that thing. He defiled it. And he picks up the ring and goes, "Mine." And I was just like, "Oh, hello, Gollum." So that was a really cool thing to see, like this first sort of transitional period. And then where do we go next? I guess we get captured by the elves and head off to elf prison, and this is where we get introduced to Tariel, and we get introduced to the relationship between Tariel and Keeley. I'm completely for this relationship. I don't mind that it wasn't in the book, just because Peter Jackson did a good job of, keeping it in the movie, but not having it define the movie. It wasn't too big of a story arc that they focused on. They still kept to the story. We just had these bits and moments of romance, and we all know it's going to be a tragic romance once you see the third movie. Spoiler alert. If you haven't read the books, I won't tell you, but it's going to be tragic. Uh, Other main parts of the movie that I found were great were the anything in Erebor. Just I love Erebor. I love seeing it. I love the golden statue of what's his face at the end. You know, like, you know, Smaug's looking at the statue, and then you see the statue start to lose its shape because the gold hasn't really actually formed anything yet. It was just in that shape while but it was still liquid. I love that. Benedict Cumberbatch's voice, like, oh my god, he's one of my man crushes. Not gonna lie. I mean, how can you not love him? His voice is the voice of the gods. I don't know what else to really talk about as far as the movie. I don't want to get too spoilery. I mean, I loved the entire film. I loved the last lines of the film where it's you know, I am fire, I am death, and then, you know, Bilbo's like, oh my god, what have we done? And then just cuts the credits. That was really, really awesome. Definitely a good way to lead into the next movie. You know, the battle in Lake Town. But yeah, so that's my video for today. Really, really happy with The Hobbit, how The Hobbit turned out. If you liked it, please let me know in the comments below. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments below. I wanted to talk about Tauriel. I really liked the addition of Tauriel in the film, just because she is a strong female character that we don't have in this group. We've got, you know, we've basically got a sausage fest, and here comes, you know, Tauriel. She's fast, she's hot, she's, you know, redhead, you know, you know what I'm saying? Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, she's definitely a great character. She's a strong character. She's very well rounded. She knows. She's down to earth, while at the same time up in the stars. You know, she's always talking about, you know, how beautiful life is, and, you know, all these, like, you know, shining stars and everything. And but you know that she's a good character, and she's got her heart's in the right place. So that's good. I'm looking forward to seeing how her character develops. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to her character, because obviously she's not in the Lord of the Rings. So I'm thinking maybe she dies along with somebody that I almost spoiled it for you guys. Really. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you later. That's my video for today. I'm going to be doing a video of the comparison of the two cups and the different glasses and, like, all the figures and stuff as soon as I find all the figures from last year. But yeah, tell me what you think of the movie. Have you seen it? Are you gonna go see it? Let me know. I want to know. I like having discussions in my comments, so let's start one. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll be a happy camper. All right, see you later.